Hi Scorpio, this is Kacee with your November monthly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shae and I are very grateful for all of you. She'll have a video that's going to come up at the end of this one for your sign, so please check for that. She does give a different perspective. The first couple of cards we like to start with will be for your energy for the month of November. So we're going to give this one more shuffle and see what we have. Okay, Scorpio, you're coming in with envy. This is a very intense, low energy card. This is something that, we try to stay away from. We don't want to be envious of other people because of their gifts, because of their status in life, because of certain situations that they are blessed with. We're going to go ahead and pull a major arcana to see how that clarifies. And I want to get these shuffled really well. All right, so your clarifying card for envy today, Scorpio, is the Hermit. This is talking about going within, listening to your higher self, taking that time out and reevaluating where you are, what your thoughts are, where you want to be, what's bothering you. It could be that you're envious because you've lost something that was very dear to you, and there's other people around you that still have that connection to another person, and they don't respect it, they don't honor it, and you're envious to be in that situation. You would do almost anything to get your loved one back. A lot of times that we can have self-envy in that aspect, that when we lose something and other people have it and they don't appreciate it, we're just like, really, I would give my right arm to be with that person again. Let's go ahead and pull an emotion card to see if that is your message for today. Because with each card, it unfolds another part of your story. Here we have coming together. If you had taken a time out from a situation because it wasn't healthy or you needed some healing, I believe that this card for the emotion deck is telling you that it's time to come back together. It's time to heal old wounds. It's time to let go. It's time to forgive. Let's pull your obstacles and challenges for the month of November. Okay, we're coming in with truth, hope, fulfillment of wishes, and love begins. To me, I feel like you're getting a second chance in a situation or relationship that meant a lot to you. If there was a breakup for some reason, or a separation because of work or family obligations, and now you're able to come back together, but there has to be some truth spoken. You have to speak your own truth. You have to put it out there for the universe to kind of bless you if this is really what you want. The hope card is telling me that there is a new beginning around the corner if you want to take it. Fulfillment of wishes, that's all about getting everything that you want. You go from envy to fulfillment, and then love begins. If you have lost someone that was very dear to you, say that your spouse has passed away, and you've gone through your grieving process, and you're now looking at things from a different perspective, you may be a little bit more open to entertaining the idea of dating or making a significant friend that you can spend some time with. Someone that understands where you've been, someone that understands the pain and the loss that you've had. But it's time to come together now. It's time to really reach out to the people around you so that you can start to network again, and you can start getting back into the community if this is how it resonates with you. I feel that some of you have lost a significant person in your life, and there's a second chance coming in that you guys can reevaluate if this is where you want to be. And I think this is where you've been. If you had broken up with someone, and you had every reason to break up with them, it wasn't working, it was a long distance relationship, whatever the case, I feel like as you speak your truth and you really talk to this person from your heart, from your soul, there's a way to fix what was broken. There's a way to mend the relationship in order for you to start fresh with this person. You know, this is all about renewal one way or the other, depending on your circumstances. Here we have the Queen of Cups, using your intuition, being very solid with your emotions, knowing how you feel about a certain situation. But Page of Cups in reverse is telling me that you're not very articulate in telling this person how you truly feel. And this is where the truth comes in, okay? This is where you have to be honest with yourself and honest with this person, because if you're feeling so much emotion for this person and they're right there at your fingertips that you can dial the phone, you can make an apology if necessary, or you can reach out to them to reestablish a relationship, you really need to find the words that will help you express your feelings to them. But you're not doing that for some reason. Here we have the Chariot in reverse. This is where nothing is happening. Nothing is moving forward. It's like you're holding on to that love. You're holding on to that emotion, and you're not letting anyone know. You know, you're holding it all to your chest. And Scorpios, you're very good at that. You're very good at keeping secrets. You're very good at keeping confidences. And especially if it's for yourself. You know, you will sit in an envy energy, or you'll sit in an emotion energy, and nobody will know. You're very good at putting on the poker face and hiding what you truly feel. But in order for you to get what you want, you have to put a voice to it. You have to stand up and say, look, I loved you. I still love you. I want to know if this will work again, because it's the only way for you to get to the Nine of Coins is to actually verbally say it out loud to the person that you're thinking about. Of course, if this is a situation in regards to your spouse's past, there could be someone else coming in that you really feel connected with, that you really feel that emotion with, but you're holding it to yourself because it's not the right time, or you feel that you shouldn't be putting that on your plate right now because you had just lost your spouse and it hasn't been that long. But people on the other side want us to live. They want us to enjoy the life that we have. So you do need to expand on that if that is what is being motivated inside of you at this time, but you're not talking about it. And in order for you to get what it is that you want, you have to put a voice to whatever your needs are and let the people know who are involved, who you feel so deeply for, how you feel about them. You can start a new relationship with this person if you speak from the heart. You don't have to be envious of what other people have because you've lost it. You know, you've done that introspection. You've come to understand why things happen the way they did and what you need to do about it. Here we have the High Priest, and exactly what I'm saying. You've done the work. You know what you need to do. You know that you have the power within you to change the situation. You're listening to your higher self. You know, the High Priest is all about manifesting things and going deep and really healing some old hurts and some old wounds so that they don't follow you any further. And that's very important when you have the love begins, because when you start new with someone else, or you start a relationship over again, but from a different perspective, because you both have grown, you're both more experienced in life, you're a little bit more wiser now, you have to be able to be on the same page. You know, it's very important to be honest on all levels. Five of Wands, all about conflict and competition. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, looking back on your life in your trials and tribulations and being like, what was it for? You know, you don't see, you know, you're not seeing that every single step puts you to where you are now. You know, you are not appreciative of the trials from the past because you're still in that contemplation, not knowing where you want to go. Two of Wands in reverse, Strength card, High Priestess in reverse. You are battling within yourself as to whether you should do this or not. You know, you talk yourself out of it is basically what happens. You don't see that this is going to go the way you want it to go. But you have to be strong in your convictions. You have to be strong in where you are right now. You know, if you do feel very strongly about this person, but you know they're not good for you, you know, then of course that's where the Chariot in reverse comes in, and you cut things off real quick, you know, and you become happy because you don't have that energy in your life anymore, because you're putting yourself first. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're actually holding on to your heart and you're holding on to your emotions, and you're quietly, I don't want to use the word judging, but in an aspect, you're judging others as well as yourself. It's like you are judging other relationships and other people based on the relationship that you had. And I really don't feel like it's a negative energy card as much as judgment that's coming in and you holding yourself back. It's like you want what you want, but you can't have the person that you want, or the person is too far away. A situation is blocking you, so you're holding it to yourself because you're like, you know what? It's not going to change anything how I feel, so why should I speak about it? However, you know, it can block you from having a new opportunity with this person and or another person, depending on your circumstances, that you need to have that connection again. Here we have listening as your oracle message, and you have to listen to your higher power. You have to listen to your inner self, especially. It's important that you give a voice to how you're feeling. You know, the holidays are coming up, and if you're separated from your loved one and you're trying to put on a happy face that everything is fine, but inside you're really sad because they're not around with you right now, or they have passed over and you're not able to spend the holidays with them, of course, you know, you need to put a voice that you need to put a voice to your pain and for your emotion. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and pull your angel message. And we have, I kid you not, Scorpio, new beginnings. I'm sorry, this is your spirit message. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continually changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Yes, life is trying to do that for you guys. You know, you have everything that you need right now. There are new beginnings. It all depends on your strength and your courage. You have strength and courage twice in here. It's time for you to be able to move forward with what you want. Don't be envious. Don't hold that emotion within you. You have the love inside of you. It's time for you to open that up with a new person or rekindle a relationship if someone comes back in, you know. And the reason why I feel like you could have a second chance with someone is because of this card here that reads coming together, you know, making that full circle. You know, this could be a new person, but it could be someone from the past that you really admired, someone that you really had a great relationship with that didn't work out for some reason. And it wasn't because of something shady. It was just like a job situation, or you know, it was a long distance relationship, something that you are not able to connect with this person on a daily basis, you know, things beyond your control, you know, and you know, you fought with yourself over it and you decided it wasn't going to work out. You didn't see the benefits in it, you know, so you know, you had to have your strength. But there's something hidden in this situation, which is represented with the High Priestess in reverse, that you don't see. And it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing that's hidden. It's a good thing. It's because you blocked the ability to move forward with them, and you just shut it off, you shut it down, and you didn't look at any other aspects. There's a silver lining to this, that you could open up that new relationship or rekindle an old relationship. There's something that you didn't see or was not presented to you at the time for you to make the right choice, you know, feel like you were making the right choice. It's like you cut it down and enough is enough, and it's done and over with, and there's no reason why I should revisit it. However, it's coming back to ask you to look at it one more time. And I feel in November there's a relationship that you have to reevaluate. And here is your angel message, and it says, and it's from Serena, and it says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Now, abundance, this talks about money, but abundance can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But Spirit and the angels are asking you to have faith in the situation. Know that there's a bigger picture happening behind us that we have no idea. You know, we are just kind of like puppets sometimes in the story, and we do what we're supposed to be doing because there's a path that we're supposed to be on. And if we're not on it, the angels and spirit guides, they're going to kind of push us down that path, whether we like it or not. So be open to what's going on right now. Listen to your messages. Watch for those synchronicities. Listen to the people when they speak to you. There's something that you don't know that is going to brighten brighten the path for you. It's going to actually lead you down that path once you stumble upon it, and it's a beautiful thing. It is not something to fear. Even though you've shut off communication or you shut down the thought process of moving forward with this person, something comes to light that makes you think twice. So Scorpio, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. Please shoot me an email, leave me a comment, and let me know how you're doing. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you back. Take care.